Monster Mondays, brought to you by Grimdark Live. This is a series where we talk about different monsters in the Warhammer worlds, their lore, history, and what it would be like to fight them in the game and in real life. These videos are based on your suggestions that you leave in the comment sections down below. So if you'd like to have me cover and talk about a monster in the Warhammer worlds, just let me know in the comments of this video. Now, let us begin. It is time for Monster Monday. Today's monster is the Colossal Squig. Colossal Squigs are the biggest squigs known to exist. These legendary creatures have been known to live within the deepest, darkest depths of the mountains, inhabited by all that shuns itself from the light. A monster with insatiable appetite, these massive squigs are in essence no more than an impossibly vast and fleshy maw that is studded with row upon row of scimitar-bladed teeth. The strange and improbable and often quite insane creatures known as squigs are weird half-fungoid, half-flesh beasts that breed and multiply in symbiosis with the greenskins, a brutal and warlike species which includes the orcs and the gloomspite gits. Within the mountainous regions of the world, the greenskin tribes known as the Moon Clan, formerly night goblins by those with the misfortune to have suffered their predations, are partially adept at husbandry of these twisted monsters, keeping them deep within the caves and tunnels in which the light-shun grots have their lairs. Squigs range in size from small creatures the size of cats, up through the bestial hunting squigs and the great cave squigs the gloomspite gits use as dangerous and unsatiable war beasts, to the feared mangler squigs, goaded into battle to devour the enemy wholesale. But none of these match the sheer size of the colossal squigs, which are said to inhabit the depths of the gloomspite lairs and vaults. These spherical monsters are of staggering size, and the colossal squig is often used as a giant living battering ram, bashing and splintering anything smaller than a giant squig into a fine paste. The colossal squig possesses an insatiable appetite and has the capability of eating an entire Stormcast whole, let alone normal Free Guild guard, granting some laughs by the local grot war boss if the squig doesn't eat him first. These beasts are near impossible to direct, let alone train, and the madcap shamans must resort to drugged meat, often live and unfortunate grots from their tribe, to make them barely manageable, or extremely potent spells, powerful enough to overcome the barely conscious instincts that propel these behemoths on a path through the underworld, eating any tasty morsel, regardless of shape and size, that happens to cross their path. Once the monster is drugged or under the influence of an impressive spell, these behemoths can literally wreak havoc upon an entire enemy army alone, tearing through the ranks of the enemy as the creature consumes a massive amount of flesh and metal with each ravenous bite. These massive squigs are so volatile that when they die in battle, smaller squigs emerge from their bodies. Perhaps they're the colossal squig's offsprings, or perhaps just snacks that have yet to be fully digested. The ability known as Fungoid Squig Explosion states that if this model is slain in battle, before removing the model from play, roll a dice for each enemy unit within 3 inches of it. On a 2+, that unit suffers D3 mortal wounds. Then you can add 1 unit of up to 5 cave squigs to your army. Set up the unit of cave squigs wholly within 9 inches of this model and more than 3 inches from any enemy models, and then remove the colossal cave squig from the battlefield. Other in-battle abilities are Swallowed Whole. That is, an unmodified hit roll for an attack made with this model's enormous jaws that is a 6. That attack inflicts D3 mortal wounds. The Puff Spores ability is where enemy units must subtract 1 from hit rolls for attacks made with melee weapons that target this model. Puff Spores is also a missile attack for the Colossal Squig, with an 8-inch range that does D3 damage. But its most overseen ability is its Crazed Charge, where the player rolls a dice for each enemy unit that is within 1 inch of this model after the model makes a charge move. On a 6, that unit suffers 1 mortal wound. Melee weapons for this model are the Enormous Jaws, that is a 3-inch range, 8 attacks with -2 rend and d3 damage, coupled with the Trampling Feet attack with a 1-inch range and a -1 rend, damage of 1. If you are Gloomspite Gitz, Destruction Allegiant, or even a 40k player, and wish to have one of these monsters on the tabletop, you can order one from the Forge World web store, where you will get a multi-part resin model with a scenic base components and 1 Citadel 120mm oval base. Thank you for spending this evening with me on Monster Monday, and as well, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did enjoy this, please make sure to give this video a like or a thumbs up down below, maybe leave a comment and share it with your friends. All this helps this channel and lets me know that I'm doing a good job, and in turn, please promote us to other viewers. So thank you again, and we will see you again next Monday for another Monster Monday.